All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this video. This is Crypto Trends Academy, where we simplify crypto for you, where we make it easy for you to understand what crypto is all about. Today, I want to talk about one particular topic that have been, moving around the internet lately, and which is known as MetaVerse. Now, MetaVerse as a term, as you all know, isn't new, but majority are just hearing it for the first time. I know, but because it seems that, Facebook has used what we call the first movers advantage to bring the virtual world to reality. Facebook has decided to move forward in this ever-growing world of internet with MetaVerse. Now, the CEO announced that they are changing from whatever they are known as Facebook to Meta. But now, let's come back to crypto. I will explain why he said that. But now, crypto metaverse is the future. Things are changing right in front of our eyes as we know it today. Things are changing right in front of us as we all know it. But the metaverse isn't just one thing. It consists of multiple things. That's one thing. Metaverse is not just one thing. It consists of multiple things, such as NFTs, gaming, play-to-earn gaming, NFT marketplace, virtual worlds, entertainment, business, AI, you name it. They are all part of the metaverse. It's the future of the internet, and crypto has a part in this metaverse space. And we are still learning about metaverse today. We are still learning about these things. It's not new. As we are still learning about it, everybody is asking, what is metaverse? Now, let me share my screen to show you something, because everybody is asking. So Leon, let me tell you what metaverse is all about in a nutshell. Now, I put it this way, that it is where physical becomes digital and virtual becomes reality. It is where physical things becomes digital and virtual things becomes reality. The metaverse will digitize our everyday world. It gives a marketplace for physical things in the digital world. Metaverse is the future of the internet and so much more. Now, let me put it this way. Metaverse consists of two words. Let me explain. Meta means beyond, and then verse means universe. You get it? So, consists of two words, meta, and then it has another one known as verse. That's universe. That means beyond universe. Metaverse is building a digital world that is beyond this world. Are you getting that? Although that's the Greek word of meta. If you go to the Hebrew word of meta, that's a different thing altogether. But it derives from the Hebrew word meta, means beyond, out of this world. That's what it means. And then verse, universe, then out of this world kind of things that is going to come out of this. That's what it means. So it's going to take the world by storm. Things that are going to be happening in a way that people will be looking and saying, what? We all know about cryptocurrency, what it's all about. And then this cryptocurrency is the currency for the metaverse. The kind of world that we are going right now. The kind of world that is going to come out right now, because this thing is beyond this world. The main reason for cryptocurrency is coming into fiction right now. So many people don't still understand it. They are still looking at it. Anything you want to buy, you use cryptocurrency to buy it. Whether it's real estate, buying works, NFTs, or gaming, you will use cryptocurrency to pay for it because it's programmable digital money. That's why it has so many use cases in the world today. When people begin to hear about MetaVerse, what this thing is all about has come, because now Facebook owner decided that what they are doing is not just Facebook, that Facebook as a name cannot represent what they do, that they do more than that. So which means they are changing their name from Facebook to Meta. Remember what I said, Meta means beyond, out of this world. They are doing more things than just using Facebook as a company name because they have so many other things that are coming up that they want to do in the world. So they need to change to Meta. This word MetaVerse is now becoming, a name that is in everybody's lips. But that's exactly where the future is going. Everything is opening up to what we wanted as crypto enthusiasts. And cryptocurrency, it will be the currency for the metaverse. Anything you want to buy, use cryptocurrency. That's why the banks and the government are angry, but the whole thing is working. The universe is working in the favor of crypto enthusiasts. Sincerely, the more I see so many things unfolding, the more I get worried for people who don't know crypto. And that's the truth. The more I get worried for people who don't know about crypto, who don't know about even people who are in our group, the Crypto Academy, that cannot come to training. And they have it in a platter of gold. Wow, something that will change their lives forever. Just spend 1 hour or 1 hour, 30 minutes every Saturday to hear, to know where the world is going. You'll be getting it, you'll be confused in the marketplace if you don't come to know exactly where we are. I feel so bad for those who don't even have the opportunity that you have. Why some have it and they are not taking advantage of it. There's nowhere I will be on a Saturday evening that I have an opportunity to come and learn what to do and how to make sure that this universe that we want to create, that cryptocurrency is the currency of that metaverse, that I will be part of it, and some people don't even know that they need to come to learn about it. Now, let's look at this one. Let's move into one of the metaverse, which is the non-fungible tokens. We call it the NFT. So now, what is NFT? It's a digital item created or minted, sold, or purchased on an open market. A digital item. They just create it or minted a token about it, and then it's sold or purchased on an open market. NFTs are digital security owned by an individual without control of any centralized body. Non-fungible tokens. That's what it is. Now, example of NFTs are collectibles, audio files, artworks, gaming. There's so many of them that I can not just tell you about right now. But anything that can be put on the internet can be minted and put into as NFTs and sold in an open market. Anything. Remember I said collectibles, audio files, artworks, gaming, etc. Now, let's look at games. Games has evolved since invention into the crypto space. Since they put games into the crypto space, it has evolved. People earn money now by doing what they love. People are playing games online. Those who love games, they are playing games online and they're earning money. That's why some of those tokens are moving up seriously. Now, when you look at it now, one of the games, if you want to search the metaverse on the internet, let's look at this right now. For those of you who are just like, okay, I want to search the metaverse on the internet. What is it all about? Now, let's check about this one, this particular one now. That is one of the top metaverse that we're looking at. Now, which one? What's the name? Let me go to here. Let me use this. Okay, now let me search for this particular one that have been on top. Now, because I like using CoinGecko for this, because they really do a lot to bring out a lot of things. Let's look at Alphys Infinity. It's one of the MetaVerse tokens that we're looking at. Now, let me show you now. If you look at this token, it's really making wave. Now, if you come down to the tags, you will see all the MetaVerse token that has to do. Now, let me show you now. If you come to the tags now, you will see that this is play to earn, Alphys Infinity, play to earn, and you see MetaVerse. So it's a MetaVerse token. It's game. They play to earn. Remember, all this gaming, they are part of MetaVerse. So now, how do I know? Now, let's look at other ones now. If you come to this point now, you want to check all the tokens. I hope most of you bought this token, bought it when it was, is in 20-something or something dollars. That's when we bought it. We have it's a non-fungible token as well. So now, when you look at it now, you see the tags here. It will help you to know the coin that I'm talking about, MetaVerse. Now, I now look at here, you see it now. Say games, it's a non-fungible token, it's gaming, it's play to earn, it's MetaVerse. So now let's look at it properly. Let's go to the MetaVerse to check it properly. Now, if you move now, let's move on this tag, MetaVerse, to see all the MetaVerse tokens. If you click on it, it will show you the tokens that are on top of MetaVerse. And these tokens are, some of them are really doing well. Since that day that Mark Zuckerberg just did that, it was on 28th of November, during the time that we were doing Facebook something on an event. He just said it in an event, that Facebook is now moved to Meta. That's when people begin to understand there is a MetaVerse, because it has been there. This is where the world is going, and it's moving little by little. But now he just used the first mover's advantage to make it open for people to know this is where we are going. So now if you look at it, Alphys Infinity is one of the first. These are all MetaVerse tokens. If you look at it, you can move from here down, they are all MetaVerse. So now this is gaming, and then this is Decentraland, this Mana, and all that. You can check more about them to see what they are and what they do. So if you click on it, you can search more about it. Just come to CoinGecko, search all these things. How do you know? Research on all these things one by one to know what they do, how they do it, and every other thing that they've been doing, and what makes them tick. You'll find that they are non-fungible tokens, they are gaming sites, there are things that have to do with collectibles, so many other things that put together that make the MetaVerse the best. So any token that have all these attributes of fundamentals makes it a MetaVerse, because that's where we are going. That's where the world is going. The world has to bring some things, real things, and digitalize them. So any token that have these fundamentals is something you should be looking at for. But most of us, we don't even calm down to check what we want to buy, how we want to buy it. And if I ask most of you about the MetaVerse now, we don't understand it, but we'll be hearing it, there's a token on it, there is this on it, but this one is not today. It has been there. We all are waiting for it to manifest. Remember, cryptocurrency is the currency of the MetaVerse. Everything will be bought with crypto. The banks and the government can say whatever they want to say. They can't stop it. No king, no government can stop a cryptocurrency transaction. They can only try. Listen, there's nothing that you are doing that is bad. You are not cheating anybody. You are just doing your legitimate business. So why should you be afraid? You don't need to. It's only when I steal money or do things or defraud people that I'll be afraid. As long as you did it just for you to go there and talk about yourself and defend yourself, nobody has the right to talk to you anyhow. And whatever they say is their opinion of you, because someone's opinion of you shall not become your reality. That is life for you. So now, I want you to just ask questions before we move to the next presentation. So now I'm going to All right, welcome back to the second segment of this, this training today. Now we want to go into how to buy and sell on a SaaS platform. We call it centralized exchange. Last week we talked about decentralized exchange. We look at the merits and demerits of decentralized exchange, and today we want to talk about the centralized exchange. Now, if you know that you cannot handle decentralized exchange with handling your own 12 secret key wallet, the best you can do is to go to a centralized exchange. What is centralized exchange? You have so many of them. But why I brought this one, KuCoin, in KuCoin you can do peer-to-peer. In KuCoin, the same way you do peer-to-peer on Binance. And then we have Hotbit, but Hotbit is just like the place where you can go make money fast and then move it out to another thing. Not that I don't trust them, I do, but I just feel like people there, they overhype things. Things really move up in Hotbit. If you get there, just put your money into some of these coins. If you move, you just take your money back. That's what I will ask you to do. If you want to do a more stable trading, you can do at Binance. You can do at KuCoin. You can do at Probit. You can do. There's so many of them. I don't want to just put so many. And I have some Bitrace account. I have many exchanges account. But for new beginners, please just streamline the accounts you have. Maybe you have KuCoin, then you have Binance, and then you have Hotbit. At least these three. Gate.io is good. There's so many good ones, but the more you grow, the more you open up those ones, it makes it easier for you to be able to take advantage of some of these coins. Most of them, when they just come immediately in a desk platform, they go to Gate.io. It's another good place. That iDesk is another one. But let me just streamline it down to this. After this one, we can start talking about others. There are many of them. Once you can know how to trade here, you can easily trade in other ones. Now, once I show you, now when you get to Binance, you need to verify your account. You need to get your account verified. And once you get your account verified, you can add the little money you want to add to start your trade. So once you want to trade, you come to trade. You log in. I believe you are registered. You have already verified account. Is now you've already add money into it. But if you have not add money to it, then you can buy the coin. But once you are verified, you can buy through what we call peer-to-peer. But I know some people are afraid of buying through peer-to-peer because of some of the things that you're hearing right now. Okay, no problem. You can let's leave this peer-to-peer for now because most of you are afraid. But go to trade, you can go. We are not afraid of anything. You go to trade, you click on classic. We have convert. This is where for those who are new, you can click on convert. Maybe you don't want to just waste time. You don't want to make mistake of anything. Now, if you come here, you see, okay, I have USDT, then you have USDT, you now want to convert it to BTC. Or you want to convert your USDT, you can look at it here and begin to search. Maybe they ask you to buy Litecoin. Maybe I ask you to buy Litecoin. No, I like Litecoin so much. You now put LTC, you click on it. So you don't know how to do anything. Maybe I don't understand how to set the price of it, but remember, you are going to pay more when you use this. So you put here, you put this thing, it will show you, then you preview it, the conversion, how much are you going to get with this amount that you have, you preview it, and then you click, and then you buy. Now you will have the Litecoin. Your USDT will turn to Litecoin. You don't know how to set limit laws, all those things and all that. You are very new. But you said, okay, there's one coin I say you should buy. Okay, now all you just have to do is just to come here and type it. Are you getting? And then you type it. So once you type it, immediately you look for it and all that. Then it said, okay, Bell. You now look for it. If it's not your you come to this place, This is where you type. You type it in another place. You type it from here. You type it here, Bell. Okay, not all the coins are here. We have only been, not all the coins you can mint here. You can do all this because I'm seeing it now that you can't do all. Let me check. Let me scroll down and go at that C20. Okay, not all, but many of them are here too. We have Matic, we have LK, we have Rent, so look at TKO and all that, SLP. We have so many of the coins here. SLP is here. We have many. So you can swap this one, but I've seen that it is not all because the coin I'm trying to check is not here. So that means it's not all the coin. Let me check properly to be sure that it's not all the coin, but I feel it should be all the coin that they are swapping. So let me check to be sure. Now, which means you can check and say, okay, it's not all. If it's not all, just please swap the one that you can and leave the one that you can. But all of them are, I believe it should be. Now let me search this coin. It's not here. Okay, this one is not here. This coin is not here. Let me check Algo. Okay, Algo is here. Okay, we have so many of them. Let me check another one. LRC. LRC is there. Why now? Okay, this is the way to do it. If you just want to just cite the coin that I asked you to buy. Lucky for you, you'll be here. They have a lot of coins, but none of them that you can swap like this. Then the second one is when you now become a little pro. This is easy way to trade for easy does it. Maybe you want only 200, maybe or 250 or 235. You just put 235 from your amount, and you're going to swap it to LT, or you now pick the coin that you want with mana. You just swap it from there. You prove conversion, and then you swap. So you are using market order, or you are going to use limit order. But this limit order now will now make you to do some things. It will make you to now put some things that the amount you wanted to swap for you, so you are still trading, but this one now you have some job to do when you put limit order. Let me put SRP. You are going to put the limit order of how much, showing you how much is being sold here. I've been long I use this system. I've even modernized it well. Okay, you see the price here. So now I can decide, so, okay, let me copy this price. The price changes, and when you are using limit order, that's why you are using it, because you want to get it at a good price. So now you now put this thing. If you don't, I don't know, you cannot type this, so I want to see how I can copy it. You can copy, just type it 1.188. You put it here. That's the price now that it is. And then you can change the price and say, no, I don't want to buy it at 1.83 something. You change your own price. One, remember, we buy low and sell high. And then it shows you expires in 1 day. So if you didn't get your price in 1 day, it will remove. You can say 1 hour, 3 days. So you can stay there for 3 days. Anytime you hit my price, you buy. You can say, okay, in 1 hour. But if you want to get it on time, maybe you want to get it very fast, there's no need to press limit. All you have to do is to press this one, the market. Now, remember, there's two things when you are trading. Either you become a market maker or a market taker. A market maker is someone who is buying through the limit order. You make the market. How do I make the market? This is what you are setting. You are setting up this market now. This is how I want to buy it. This is what I want to do. This is how I want to go about it. You are telling the market what you want. So you make the market. But now, if you are using this one known as market order, that means you are a market taker. You are taking from the market. Whatever the price is what I take. So you pay more in charges. They charge you more trading fee than those who are market makers. So now, but market taker is very convenient and easy. So if you don't know how to do all these things, don't worry. all you just have to do is to go straight to the point and just click on market. I want to buy it for me at the market price. You don't have anything to choose. Just simple, pick the coin you want to buy. If you don't see it, search for it here. Okay, let's look at Algo. You now click on, that's what they say you should buy. Algo will show here. Look at it, it's showing. And what you use to buy it is USDT. So now what I'm going to do now is just to say, okay, how much am I going to use? If you want to use all your money, you click on this one known as maximum. Click on maximum, it will show the whole of your money. But if you don't want to use all, type the amount here. If it is only 235 you want to use, you put it there. Maybe you may have up to 1,000. But this particular coin now, this is Argo, I want to buy it with this. Do you understand? So now once you put it on this one, you now preview. Click on preview conversion. It will tell you this is how much you will get and everything. So let me check. Let me see if I can do it. I don't have it there, but let me see. Because it's easier for you to do it. That's why people use now and I preview. Let me see what will show me. Okay, insufficient balance. But what I would have received is 101 if I'm buying 235 Algorand. So now I'm going to buy, because the price per one is $2.1. You can see it here. That's price, inverse price and all that. So now this is it. So when you look at it, this is what I will receive, but I don't have, then I can refresh and go back and then put it there. So you see the amount, you see everything, but check when I want to do, I'll put this limit order. Let me check the normal price of this coin itself. And I'll check the normal price. Please don't get me, don't be, oh, sorry. What? Okay, when it comes to limit order, there's different of what I will see. I didn't see Algo here. What's happening? That's a different thing altogether. Okay. If I'm using limit order, I will see different coin. And then if I'm using market order, I'll see a different one. Wow. Look at this. I'm trying to see something. Wow. Algo is here, but it's not on limit. If I want to buy through limit order, I can get it. So there are limitations here that you need to know. Thank God that I check here now so that you know. There are limitations. But if you know how to do this, then why are you using this? You don't need this. If you don't know how to do, that's when you will use the market order. If you know how to use the limit order, then use the second one. The second one is good for you, then you are becoming a pro. How is the second one? Go to trade and then click on classic. Then once you click on classic, you go to the trading interface. This is the trading interface. For me, I use the advanced, but you can use this one. This is the trading interface. Now, when they said, okay, this is the coin for you to buy, once you come to this trading interface, all you have to do is to look for that coin. Where do you look for it? This is where to look for the coin. Come to this point. Where? Look at it here. You see, search. There's a search button there. And in that search place, that's why you see all the coins. There's no coin you want to search here that you will not see. Now, let me show you for an example. There's one coin I asked us to buy. I didn't see it there, but let me search it here. It's BLZ. Good. So if you look at it now, you see that the coin is here. That it has the BTC, we have the distance and all that. It's going to, so you can now click on it immediately and then you buy it. So if you now go to another coin, this is another coin I like, LTC. Once you search it there, it will show. LTC has different kind. It has LTC, BTC, LTC, USDT, and all that. All of them are there. So you can click on any one of them and it will show here. Anyone you click will show at this point. It will just be the one here, and then it will be the one that will be here. That's it. Anyone, just search any coin. Any coin that you see that you said, okay, buy this coin, just click on it and begin to look for it. And wherever you see it, just come and type it here. Now let me type another one, which other coin. We all have this. Aave. You look at Aave. Now these are the pairs. It depends on what you have. You can have USDT to buy it, you have BTC, or you have BUSD, you have BNB, or you have Ethereum. So now let's go to the one that is convenient for you. It's normal, have a USDT. Now you have USDT and you want to buy it. It's as simple as that. Look at it, have a USDT. Now let me show you on this one, at least the one that I feel I'm okay. You are lucky now, the thing is coming down. Let's use this one. And then click on it. You now see it USDT, this USDT. So you can see it down. And then from there, if you come up here, let me click this thing up. Okay. Now, if you come down here, you can easily buy from here. Now we have two options here. The two options that we have down here is buy and sell. The buy is green, and then the sell is red. Remember one rule, you don't forget that rule. Buy low and sell high. Buy low and sell high. You buy things low and you sell it high. That's simple, whatever you want to buy. Remember one thing, you go up here, you search for that coin, you get it. And once you get it, come down here, and then you now buy. So let's go back again to do it, so that you understand what I mean. If you're watching this video, you're here. This is the search button. Don't forget, once you come to this place, where do we get? Let's go back to Binance. If you didn't get it. Once you log into Binance account, this is the account. This is where you see. And then once you see trade. You have already registered your verified account, you see trade. We have classic, we have advanced. This is for advanced trade. You have all the full access to all the trading suits. But this one is simple and easy. This is the first one I ask you to use, which is to convert it and all that easy way to trade. But use the classic. When you click on the classic, yes, the first thing you see is BTC USDT. That's what will always come. Anytime you come in here, BTC is the king. That's the only one you will first see. Now, once you see BTC, you can now come down to the search area. Where is the search area? I showed you before on your right. So you can search any coin from here. Now I want to search one, and I showed you how to search one. I said, okay, even if you want to get Litecoin, beside LTC is good. Remember, this coin is the coin that we use to make withdrawal from Zenith every time, very fast. I like the coin very well. I have a lot of. So now you come to this one. Okay, you are looking for Ethereum. We all know the abbreviation ETH. You see, no, not with this one. ETH is what I said. ETH is Ethereum. See, and it will show you the pairs of Ethereum. Now, if I said, okay, I want to look at for which other coin? Okay, let's look for this one. Okay, this is Avas, sorry. That's what I want to put on. You put Avas. It's double A, then V, E, Ave. We have Ave. You can put down that one, anyone you want. Which other coin? Let me think of any coin that anything. Just type it here, you get it. Any coin. Is it Atom? Is it Atom? Agro? Just type Acro. Acro. Anyone? Just type it. You see the pairs. They have only 2 pairs of Acro here. So this is so simple. And once you type, you can really click, and then you go straight to swap to start buying. So now, when you get to this place now, how do you buy? How do you buy? That's the question. How do you buy? You need to have either USDT. Okay, now let's look at, okay, let's click on Acro. No, this Accru USDT. Let me use USDT. Accru USDT. Okay, now if you click on any one, you can just click on it, you get that. But now let's use this one to understand it. And now go straight. So all you have to do is to go down. So when I go down now, look at what I'm going to do. Now we have, it's getting, just listen properly. I have a few minutes to do that. We have limit order, we have market order, and then we have stop limit order. Then if you scroll down, you see what we see as OCO. That's one order cancel the order. Remember, we have limit order. Limit order, remember, you're a market maker. Market order, you are a market taker. I don't care to set up anything. I just want to buy. The same thing you did in the other conversion. Then we have stop limit. Stop limit order is that, okay, if I get to this point, what does this order mean? Because we see limit order and stop limit order. Now, limit order have only two, which is the price and the amount. This is the price that I'm setting on top. This is what I want to buy it. And then this is the amount of USDT. Maybe they just put, okay, that it's going to be 0 point something like this. I said, okay, this is the amount I want to buy it. I'll show you the amount. And then when you put it, it will show here. And then the USDT I want to use, how many? Am I using 50% of USDT? Am I using the whole USDT, 75%? Am I using 50%? Or am I using 100% of USDT that I have? So that's it. Then when you now come to this point, you now said, okay, this is it. And then you set it up in this form. Then you can buy. And then now, when it comes to this point, I've already set the limit. Once I set the price, if you get to my price, it will buy for me. But now, when it comes to market price, I just only stock how much I want to use. I'm using a certain amount of this thing, 100% to buy, and then you will just click back. Whatever it is, the price that you see, buy for me. I'm not setting the price. But when it comes to limit order, now, when it comes to this, I will put a price at the stop. I said, when it gets to this price, trigger my limit order at this price, and then it will buy. That's the stop limit. On the spot, stop is where you put the price. When you get to that price, it will stop. Then if you get to this price, trigger my limit order to buy this thing for me. It's as simple as that. But when you now put the one that we have, I use this one to sell. We'll call it the OCO. I think I'll stop here so that I won't get too more confused. I use this one to sell. What is OCO? Now, it's one order cancel the order. You are setting two orders in one, and these two orders is for you to be able to now sell. Remember, we buy low and sell high. I have this market and I want to sell it. I'm going to set two prices. One of the price is that this is the amount I want to sell. Now, look at it now. I put the price here, maybe as it is now, and I said, okay, I want to sell when it comes to this place 0.0875. Let's put it this way. Now, and when it comes to that place, I'm now going to say, okay, when it comes to this point now, that means if I have it, and I said, okay, when it comes to this is what I want to sell, because I want to sell it high, but it's at 0.037, but I want to sell it at 0.08. I can say I want to sell it at $1. I can set up a position trade here. Then, but I said, okay, but if it comes down, are you getting to 0 point? I'm trying to put my stop limit down, now my stop loss now at 0.0. That is coming down now, and I said, okay, 2.785. If you come down to this point now, you trigger my sales. And what will that be? When are you going to trigger my limit order? trigger it at 0.226. No, you stop it here and you trigger it at 0.26. Okay, good. I think this is getting more confusing, right? Okay, now I like to make it simple for you. So I now put, I said 100%, but I don't have any. Let me see whether it will go to show no. So now there is none. Okay, look, I'll use an account where I'll use a coin that have money in it to show you how to do it. Let me just go so that you'll be able to trigger it so that I'll be able to buy. But I don't want to set anything now to sell. I'm going to just pick up one account and then go, okay, there's a little money I withdraw today from Zenith. Let me use, I can use that one. Let me use LTC to show you that. I will draw that money today. Okay, USDT. I want to send it back to USDT. Good. Okay, now, good. That's it. But now we'll come down to this point. I want to sell. I'm showing you how to use the limit order now. I'm going to show you how to use the limit order, the OCO. I use it to sell, but I don't use it to buy. What is OCO? One order cancel the order. If I come now, I said, okay, what's the price? This is 257.3. That's the price for now. So for me, I want to sell my own at 300 because there was a time it get to 385 that I sold and then it come down again. So let me say 380. That's what I want to sell it, or 389. That's what I want to sell. That's the price I want to sell. But now, if it start coming down, I want you to trigger the stop loss at 2. I won't put, but don't go too far like this, except if you are trading. I just want to put because I don't want to sell it for now. Let's say 230 or 235. Oh yeah, then now I'll go where will it, if you put the display, remember it will, once you get to this place, you stop and trigger the limit order for me. So what will be the limit order if I put it to stop at 235? The limit order has to be 234. 234.5. 234.5. Remember? So now I'm going to say, okay, all, and then that means it's going to be this amount, and then I click. Good. So now once I click on it now, remember I have two orders here. The two order has been opened for me. There's a way you used to show before, but we show you that this is what I want to open. But now let me show you what I mean. I open two order now, based on what I just teach you right now. Now look at the two order. Just open. Now there is a limit marker, which is where I want to take profit. And then there is a stop loss. If you get to this point, I've set up these two orders. So if you go up, it will sell for me. Because there was a day the thing just went up to $385, and I set the price at 381. It touched the price and go up and then come down again. So now, because I had that information, I wanted to send it in the group, but so let me leave it. So now we have the stop limit. You can set it up like this when you have it. But if it's coming down, please sell for me. That means you are stopping the loss, that you will not go down more. Maybe you have made profit because most of us will be withdrawing when the thing was in 190 something and all that. But you don't want it to dip more, then you start losing your money. So you want it to sell and move back to USDT. You use the OCO to do the trading. So, but now, two of them is what I set now. Remember how I set it? This is the price I want to sell it when it goes up. But now if it's coming down, please stop the order here and open up a limit order for me at this price. That means I set two orders. That's why you call one order, one cancel the order. Two orders in one. If it triggers that by going up, it will close the price. If it comes down, it will close for me. Whichever way it is, that's what I want. Is that okay? That is as simple as it is. It's so simple to do. So let me stop here. Let me not disturb you more so that you'll be able to calm down a little and understand what I'm saying. You can go through this video many times. It will help you to understand it better. You may not get it in one sweep. So for now, if you have any question, please ask.